So, hello everybody, welcome back. I wanted to talk to you about the dating kit thing. Um, Obviously, that one wasn't the first part of this video. And this one is for when you're actually, went on with the date and now you have, kind of like the after date, meaning, sex and stuff. So, obviously, you have this in a separate container. Why? Well, because if you're in the middle of this, you don't want to stop to try to look for the other things. So, before I continue, I wanted to remind you that down below is my email in case that you want to help me out by sending an Amazon gift card. So, thank you very much. I really appreciated that one. So, anyway, here we go. So, um, now that you're done, you're having sex. So, rules of etiquette and also rules that can make you look smarter or look better. And also, it can help you a lot to avoid, calling the attention from everybody. So, rule one, condoms, yeah, they do not go into the toilet, especially in old buildings and in a high apartment, because plastic will, create a problem with the plumbing. And you don't want to call somebody just because you flush a condom, especially because, calling a plumber and stuff in it might be expensive, but you might be in a place that you do not want to be seen and stuff like that. So, no. What you do is the guy, not the girl, the guy is supposed to take care of the condom, meaning he needs to put it in his pocket and live with that thing in his pocket. Or, a smart guy will always carry at least 2 or 3 those bags that are for doggy poop and stuff that are small. Yeah, you, the guy, is supposed to carry at least 1 or 2 of those things. And that is for you to take care of all of the trash and then put it in your pocket or something and then leave. Because the girl is not supposed to carry your condom. And this is very, very, very important, okay? Also, in both of your kits, meaning the guy or the girl, you're supposed to carry wet towels and dry towels, disposable. What for? Well, you just have sex, so I'm guessing that you had a lot of mess. Third, you had sex, so probably you're hungry or you're thirsty or whatever. So, you want to carry a small pack with honey or chocolates or whatever it is that you kind of crave when you have sex. So, both of you should have that. Especially, mints with chocolates and stuff. That will be good. I don't know. Depends upon your taste, depends upon your allergies, depends upon, whatever. You're supposed to carry that. And also, besides the fact that, you have to clean after yourself, here's the deal. The girl, you want to have a business card with your name on it and then your phone number. But here's the deal. You need to have a pen and then you have to decide whether you want to meet this guy again or not. Now, if you do want to meet him, you have to decide what kind of relationship you want to have with him. See, if you really like the sex but you do not want a relationship, then you write in the back, call me for a good time, meaning, for a booty call or whatever you want to call it. And if you want to have a relationship with the guy, then you call and then you write something like, we love to have dinner with you sometime, or we love to chat again, or loved our date, let's meet again, or something like that. And then you can give it to the guy, and then the guy will decide if he wants to call you or not or whatever. And he maybe give you his number and stuff like that. So If he gives you their number and stuff, get the card so that you know his name and everything. But you, the girl, are not supposed to call him after the sex. No. Hell no. Don't ever, ever do that. Why? Here is why. Because if you call him, you might give him the wrong impression of you. See, the point about him being with you is that you are interesting. If you are all the time available and you are the one who is calling him, it doesn't matter who started the relationship. That one is either way. You can start it doesn't matter. He can start it doesn't matter. But once you are into this stage, he is the one who is supposed to be interested. And also, here is why. Because if you call him, he's very likely not going to deny you sex. But he may not be into the relationship. And then you will be. And at that point, you will become a problem for him. And he will try to avoid you, or he will try to figure out what the hell to do with you, especially because he might like you, and then he might settle for you. And that is a big problem. Because he will be unhappy. No, hell no. And I know you might be thinking I'm overdoing it, I'm overthinking, whatever, rules change, all of that. I don't care. If, I have had this conversation with at least, and I do mean at least, 90 times with friends that are both girls and boys. And I can tell you, if the guy already had you and he doesn't want it anymore, he will not call you. And if you call him, he will not say no. But he's not interested. And then he will not know what the hell to say to you. He wants to be kind with you. And he also wants to have sex. And guys usually do not know how to handle drama. And they also do not know how to handle emotional women. And they also do not know how the hell to break up with a woman. I mean it. Ask any guy, have you ever broken up with a girl? And they will tell you that they will be jerks, they will cheat on her on purpose, they will try to do whatever it takes for you, the woman, to end it. Because they do not know how to end things. Oh hell, quite frankly, I don't know either. And I am a woman. So, no, you need to stop right there. Write down your intentions. Take his card, but do not call him. Okay? Don't. If you see that it has been over a week or two, and you think, you truly and absolutely believe that the guy is clumsy and he has bad luck, and he is kind of like those guys that look in the comedy thing, like that guy is always losing papers, losing his wallet, losing things. Then you may text him with something like, remember me? We had a good time. I hope you're okay. Just checking. That's it. If he doesn't reply, he doesn't answer, whatever, or goes to whatever, just leave it. See, guys are very good at this. They have sex, they move on. We as women, we do not. Especially if we like the freaking guy. Oh hell, if we like that guy. Oh crap, I can tell you right now, it's not pretty because we kind of become addicted to the freaking guy. So, no. At this point, you need to get a life. Like really, really freaking get a life. Like you go to the gym, you meet your friends, and if you want to have sex again or something, you buy a vibrator or something. But honest to God, just stop. You're not supposed to beg the guy, because you will create drama for everyone, including yourself. So no. Now, rules about this, like I said, you're supposed to be clean, you're supposed to have something to eat, you're supposed to have fun, and you're supposed to have some sort of way to connect to this person again, and then you move on. Now, this is important. You, the woman, are not supposed to go into his apartment or whatever if you are not interested in having sex with him. Really. He can say, hey, just let's go upstairs to see whatever. No. If you're not ready or you're not interested to have sex with him, you do not let him into your place. And you do not go into his place. You go your separate ways before you are in a private place. Because otherwise, you may be forced to sex. Either because the guy doesn't get no for an answer because you already are into his freaking place, or because you gave the wrong impression, or because whatever. And if you change your mind, then as soon as he gets into the apartment, or you get into his apartment, you say something like, oh, I'm sorry, I remember that I have to do something, and then you leave. Or you say something to him like, oh my God, look at the time, I'm going to have a roommate in here, coming in here, and I don't want her to meet anyone. Whatever. Just get out of there and let him know that you changed your mind. And if things go too fast or whatever, and you are in a party or you are still in a date or something, and then this guy wants to have something with you and you do not want to, and you kind of feel threatened that this guy might rape you or something, two choices. You can either, hit him or something and then run, which is, okay if you feel threatened and if you are able to run. Or, number two, and I haven't tried any of these things, but this is what my friends who are guys told me to do. Because when a guy is trying to rape you, it's because he wants to be in control. But he also doesn't want to do it wrong. I don't know what the hell that means. I am not a man. But my friends said that if you are in a situation like that, because, I'm smaller, so what the hell? So they said, laugh the hell out of the guy. And I am like, what? Yeah, seriously. I mean, come on. This works because if the guy is focused on having sex and stuff, then the mind of his is connected to his penis. And if he's in control, that will work. However, if you disconnect the mind of his from his penis, then things are going to go wrong for him because he's not going to be able to have an erection or something. Or he might just come right away, which is why guys, when, they told me, I don't know because I am not the man, they told me that when they're having sex with you, they think about a car or they think about something because otherwise, they might come and they might not, be able to control themselves. So you need to understand that, because if you make him worried, then he's not going to be able to continue. And at that point, you kind of hit him and run. Or you just run or walk away or whatever. So you laugh and then you say something like, oh my God, you thought that you were going to rape me with that thing? Meaning his penis, and you kind of implied that he's very little or whatever. I don't know, because that's what my friends told me. I don't know, they're guys, so they probably know better. And, also, if you see that you are in a party with a date or something, and then there are other guys who are trying to take advantage of a girl who happens to be drunk or whatever, then get in there, film it with with your cell phone, and they say, "Hey guys, I am just making sure that everything is okay. And how are you?" And then you grab the girl and you take the girl out of there with your date. If you trust your date enough, take her out of there. Because if you were drunk, you would like to be saved by your friends or by someone. Whether it is a stranger, it doesn't matter. And if she's wasted, or you don't know if she's wasted on purpose, or if she was just a victim of a spiked drink. So you need to get her out of there. Even if she doesn't want to. If she says something like, "No, I'm fine, I'm okay, whatever," then you film, you get out of there, and you call the authorities. Because honest to God, if that happened to you, what would you like? So no. And it is important because this was done in a study. There was a girl that was supposedly screaming that she was being raped in the bathroom, and half of the guys that went into the bathroom just walk away, and the other half of the men actually stood up and wanted to hit the freaking guy and wanted to kill him. So you have a 50-50 chance of your date supporting you and trying to get you out of there with this new friend of yours, even if she's a stranger, okay? It is very important. Now, if those guys have guns or something, then that's a different story. But you really, really need to, kind of make sure that, you get it on tape, whatever, you want to try to get it done. And then you say something like, "Yeah, I'm going to, names, make sure that you get them, the faces right and everything." Because that can save, another woman's life. Really. So it is important that when you have a date, especially in a party, you are wearing something that is good for you to run. And number two, like I said, beware of your drink. And also, like I said, if you are going to have sex and enjoy yourself, whatever, then try to do it the best way possible. And before you even start getting to second base or something, you ask the guy, "Do you have protection?" Because if you're all horny and you're all wet, you're not going to use protection. And then you are the girl. You are dealing with the pregnancy. And either one of you or both of you will be dealing with an STD. Do you have any idea how many guys, friends that are guys, have come to my house and, oh crap, oh crap, they even show me their things, and I am looking at them like, what the hell? I told you to bring your freaking fucking condom. And then they go, "Yeah, I just used it and I forgot and to replace it." Yeah, what's the point of you having a kid if you go home and then you don't check it? You're supposed to check it before you get out to a date, and before you get out to a party, and before you get out, you're supposed to check it. And yes, you're supposed to have three condoms per night. And if you have friends that are crazy, and then they are going to ask your condoms and your stuff, then you need to take at least 6. I used to have I used to buy the packages that had 6. Yeah, my friends always use all of them, and then I was left with 1, and that was a big maybe. So no, you are supposed to check. You know, you are supposed to check. Because you, the guy, if you have an STD, do you have any idea what your penis will look like if you have an STD? It's going to be your nightmare. And do you have any idea what is going to look like if you're having sex with a girl who happens to be not lubricated enough? And then all of a sudden she has a cramp or something. Yeah, that can be called, a penis fracture. It's not fun or funny or whatever. And yes, a penis fracture can happen if you don't lubricate the girl enough and if the girl is always doing exercises. So you kind of want to check that one out. Because if you, the guy, ended up with a penis fracture, yeah, the girl's not going to happen, nothing's going to happen to the girl. But you, oh hell, you are the one who is going to, be into a hell of a lot of trouble. And you probably want to have like the best health insurance ever, in case of this happen. Also, girl, at this point, there is a third kit for the girl. And this one is in case that you get your period exactly when you're having the date. Yeah, not fun. I know, it happens, but especially if you forget what date is, whatever, it can go early, can go late, you don't know. Nobody knows. So, yeah, not fun. So, if you are going to have sex with your period on, then you gotta buy the disposable moon cups. Because that way you can use it, you can have sex, and then, just dispose of it. And then, that guy, that way the guy is not going to have his penis filled with your blood and stuff, So you want to have that one up. Also, if you're not going to have sex because you have your period and stuff, you still need to, get your tampons and your things, and you're supposed to get these in your, your kit. Because this also happens, Life doesn't stop just because you have a date. Or life doesn't have to be, all pretty and perfect. You're not going to look perfect when you go into the date. If you do, oh, congratulations. You should probably write a book about it because most girls will not be able to make it. And a guy, yeah, neither. Because real life is like you are working and then you're running towards your date. And then at that point, you realize that you forgot your suitcase, you forgot something, you haven't had shower, whatever, And yes, sometimes you have everything running perfect and smoothly, but we are talking about hard times. So, yeah, transportation, yeah, problem. You having water in your house to have all the things, yeah. You having the money to pay for the hotel and for everything? Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah. No. So, you want to make sure that all of these things, are kind of taken care of. And also, if you are the type of person that, really likes the idea of pleasing your partner properly wherever, I also suggest that you take very small containers with massage oils that are essential oil or relaxing oil or energizing oil or whatever. And then ask the person that is with you, if she or he wants to, use these things, and you can give a massage or something, especially, in your feet and stuff. I don't know, because if you're going to have the first time with somebody, it's going to probably be stressful or very fast or whatever, because nobody knows. And it's important that you kind of think things through. That's why you want to have the kids. And it is important also that you do not leave, condoms, everywhere. So if you do not have like a plastic bag to put in the condom, then you need to wrap it out in toilet paper or something and then throw it into the trash can. Because that way nobody will know that you had sex. because discretion is important for both parties. And also, it kind of gives you a sense of you caring for the other person, even if it is just for one night stand or whatever. And funny story, when there was this lipstick thing that I told you, yeah, when that commercial happened, because the commercial happened, the brand was Kiss and No Tell. Oh crap, you have no idea. They have to remove the commercial, and they also have to remove, the name of the brand and stuff. But because now all the married women were worried because now they could not tell if the guy was with another woman. And it was insane. So, and also because the guys, when they went on a date, the first thing that they were actually looking in through your purse to know if the lipstick that you were wearing was Kiss and No Tell. Because, that way they will know whether they could kiss you or not. Oh crap, you have no idea. I mean, when it comes to dating and when it comes to sex, it's just a messy thing. Because some people do not want to, get caught in the moment, but at the same time, they want to do things, but they might think that this going too fast, especially, if the guy thinks that you are going too fast or something, or you as the girl think that he's moving too fast or something, and it's just complicated because for some people things move slowly, and for some move very fast, and for some don't move at all, and so for some of them are kind of like you're pushing it, you're not moving it. So, oh hell, you have no idea. It's just, so I just you thought about this topic, so I hope this information was helpful, and thank you. See you.